Hi, this is Renny with Auto Detailing TV, and today we're going to be playing around with some SONAX full effect wheel cleaner. Some of the keys when you're going to clean some wheels is you want to make sure you're seeing it's a nice cool day out today. We've got snow on the ground, so we don't have a problem with heat. But you want to make sure that the wheels are cooled down, meaning that if somebody just drove their car in, or you just drove your car home from work and you're going to clean it up, make sure that you let the wheels cool down just a little bit before you work on them. So what we're going to do is, this is a nice dirty wheel. It's my daughter volunteered her truck today, and what we're going to do is clean them up. So the first thing I'm going to do is, we've got two things. We've got the face of the wheel, and then we've got back in the barrel. Now, something to have handy, some tools naturally, is you want your SONAX full effect, and then having a nice wheel brush isn't a bad option. Now this one, I've got a soft bristle moldable brush that's bendable at the tip, meaning I've got the tip just bent just a little bit to reach back on the back lip of the wheel. You'll see this styrofoam plate. What I do there is, even though I'm a detailer, I like to be a clean detailer, and I like to be I like to smell right, and I like to not have all these black specks all over it. So I just take and poke a hole through the backside of a styrofoam plate. You can get them oversized, and that way, as you're brushing this, all the gunk goes onto the plate and not all over your clothing and all over your arm, and you got to go wash up. So what I'm going to do first off is I'm going to go ahead and start with a nice cool wheel, and I'm just going to come through here. Now you got it on spray. You can put it on spray, and you just need to mist it. One of the things with this product, a lot of people will take and overuse the product. So I'm going to spray the face down, just a nice mist, okay, and get it all nice and evenly spread out. And you're going to start seeing here in just a second that this wheel is going to start what we call bleeding, meaning that it's going to start turning a deep burgundy blood color. And what that's doing is, that's telling you that all the iron and junk on the wheel is coming off. So I'm going to make sure I get down into all the nooks and crannies, spray them down, and I'm just going to let it sit here for a minute and let it take and work its magic before I even start brushing. Okay, so you can see the product's starting to bleed out a little bit. What I'm going to also like to do is, I like to just take and put a little bit up onto the tire, especially if you got white walls like my daughter does. Let it soak. It's going to clean it up a little bit. And you can see now, if your wheels aren't that dirty, and these really, they look kind of dirty, but they're not that bad, a nice little pressure washer is going to work nice. Now, if you don't have a pressure washer at home, what you can do is just put a nice garden sprayer on with a nice firm, brisk nozzle spray pattern on it. That'll help it up. But even I'm just going to use a little 1850 PSI at-home pressure washer today, and that's going to get into all the lug nuts without having to sit there and scrub them down. Now I am at this point going to go ahead, and as it starts bleeding out, I'm going to go ahead and use my brush. Now I pre-wet it. I'm using a little warm water because we're sitting at about 50 degrees today. So I pre-wetted it down with a little warm water, and all I'm going to do is come back into the barrel and scrub all different angles. I'm going to try to go as many degrees and angle as I can just to get back in there deep. And we'll just come through and we'll just do all of this and get this nice and cleaned up. And you can see it's getting all over the plate and not all over my nice shirt. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to start on the outside of the tire and rinse it, get it all rinsed off. I like to get the rubber all cleaned up. I did spray a little bit up on here on the lettering. Then I'm going to come in and get down back into the barrel of the wheel. Then I'm going to do the face. Now I'm ready to go on. I like to do this right when I start washing the car down. I'll get all the wheels done. Now I'm ready to go on and get this dirty beast all cleaned up. If you want to, if you're at home and really all you're after is cleaning up your wheels, you can take a microfiber towel at this time, dry it up. You can see it took very little agitation with the brush, came off clean. I've got a few little spots I'll take and neaten up back in there a little bit. We're good to go. So hey, from Auto Detailing TV, I'm Renny Doyle. Thanks a lot.